Good afternoon, welcome. It's Anna here, and it is finally time to start a new challenge. Bird Journal Challenge is the hashtag. We are making a bird journal, and this is part 1. And we are me and Carol, my friend over at The Friendly Quail. I will link her channel down below in the description box. And we are both making a bird journal now in September. And we have a list of prompts, if you want to say. And you can interpret them however you like. We are very kind in our challenge. And the prompts are, I hope you can see this, feather, of course, it's a bird journal, texture paste, gilding wax, shaker window, pocket card, whatever, twig, branch, stick, something, leaves, die cuts, decoupage, beeswax, and watercolors. So we have 10 prompts, and some of them are techniques and some of them are things. And this will be very fun and very interesting to see how we interpret each prompt. And you can make any of them all of them in one video if you like. I will not. And I don't think Carol will do that either. So without further ado, let me present the book that I have chosen. This beauty, it is called Talks About Birds. And this is, as you can see, not a new book. It's quite old. Over 100 years. Love the spine. Love the front cover. And the back is very plain. Green and plain. But I love this book. It's so pretty. And I thought, now it's the time. I had to make this into a bird journal now. And this book was published in 1911. So there are some color illustration, color plates, and some black and white illustrations in it. The paper is not the best quality, but it's okay. I'm gonna see if I can. No, it doesn't break very easily. Here's one of the color plates. It's a stork. We have black and white photos. Images. Here's another one, a beautiful kingfisher. So I will, of course, use at least some of the color plates, and also that's another one, really pretty, and also some of the pages. So, oh, that is gorgeous. Yeah, and of course lots and lots of other papers and images from other books, because bird books is something I have lots of. So let's start by gutting the book. And when I do that, I have done it before on my channel, and I will probably do it again as well. I use my little, it's not an X-Acto blade, it's some kind of knife where you can break the blade off. And I think I'm going to start by making sure I have a fresh one actually. Go, and always bend away from yourself. I'm going to put this away and put taper on it, so I'm going to put it on my little shelf. Now I have a fresh blade. So I'm going to stand the book up, and just to make sure that I'm in frame. Yes, I am. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm putting my finger in here between the spine and the text block. Then I'm just taking the tip of my blade and run it down here next to the text block, and making sure not to damage the spine. So I'm just carefully, little short cuts with a knife. And this is easiest to do when the book is standing up. That's why I am doing this. So then you have gravity with you. There it goes. Let me make sure that I didn't damage it. No, I did not. Or did I? No, I didn't. What's this now? Ah, it's the book cloth here. Okay, let me just get rid of that. So now we come to the easy part. When you have done one side, it's just you pull the book a bit away from the text block, the spine, and then you have a nice and easy. And then I have a window over there so I can see the light in between. So I'm just cutting right next to the text block. Making sure to pull the spine and the cover away. And here this page came away. I'm going to use that. So that will have to be stuck together with another page, but the rest of it is still intact. And I want to keep this intact because when I have reinforced the cover, I'm going to put this back in for a while. So I'm putting my knife away so I don't hurt myself. And now let's just clean up this cover a bit. Okay, I'm gonna take this out. This is good paper. Can be used to either as pages in the new text block, just put them together and use washi tape or glue paper or fabric to put them together, or you can use them to reinforce, not reinforce, to back tags and journaling cards with, for instance. That's just an example. So I'm going to put that to the side, and now I'm going to clean this up a bit. I'm just going to get a little bit of coffee first. Yes. So let me see if I can grab the old, I think it's called mull, and see if I can get it off. There we go. Book guts. I love using the book guts to in my collages to add a bit of a grunge to the book. Let me see if I can get any more off. There's any loose paper on the edges. No, it's not. This was in really good shape, and as I said, it was published in 1911, so it is 113 years, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but in my mathing is 113 years. More book guts. Let me see if I can get a bit more of this off. Ooh. Is dirty, so I'm going to use a little brush just to get that away from me. Okay. So I'm holding this up to the window, and I can see that the fabric here is quite thin, and but the spine is in, as I said, excellent condition. So I'm just gonna reinforce this, and to do that I am going to use this. This is Bookbinder's Once again, I think it's called Mull. I have to double check that. I have bought it from Pixie K Designs, Kate in New Zealand, and I'm gonna see if I can see what she called it. She called it mull cloth, exactly, and it's the thing that bookbinders use. So I'm just gonna get a piece of it that is the right size and cut it to, let me see how wide I want it, something like that maybe. This wasn't high enough, right? It wasn't. I'm checking where I cut last time just to see if I can, where I'm gonna cut it now. So I'm gonna start by doing a bit of cutting here. I hope I keep myself somewhat in frame. And then I am going to tiniest little bit there. Now we are at the right height, and let's see how wide we want it. I am so sorry if my head gets in the way. I'm a bit nearsighted, and I use glasses. Let's do that big piece. Just cut it. There we go. I have used this ever since I got it, and I love it. I love using this because it gives so much strength to the spine of the book. I have always used fabric before, but I love this stuff. It is great, and it is the stuff that was in the book from the beginning. If you see here, let me see another piece. Here you can see it. That's the same thing, and I'm just putting a new one in to reinforce, and I really like that. So I am going to use, just get my glue, Kohl's bookbinders glue, and this is my new favorite. I bought a small bottle a little while back just to try out, and this is really good. I like it, and I'm gonna continue to buy it. Before this I bought a huge big jar of it, another brand, but I prefer this because I don't know, the texture is a bit thinner than the one I had before, and it smells better. So I'm gonna, and I think I'm gonna buy the smaller cans, even though it gets more expensive in the long run, because then it keeps fresh. So I'm just gonna put this on the spine, and I am using a silicone makeup brush. If you are wondering what I'm using to spread the glue. And this is also a really good buy. You can get them really cheap at the dollar store, or what else are they called? Dollarama, I don't know. In Sweden, dollar store or something like that. Or you can buy them online. And they're not very expensive, but they are really good, because even if you forget to clean them, all you do is that you leave them and then you peel off the rest of the glue, and that is so much fun. I love doing that. So I'm seeing which side I want. Up. Sorry. Where is my bone folder? There it is. So I'm gonna use this, and this is also easy to clean, so I'm just gonna push it down the crease, the hinge, whatever you want to call it, on both sides. And this is also, as I said, easy to clean, so I don't mind it getting a bit sticky. This is good stuff. Could also use your fingers. Why not? Fingers are a great tool, you know. There we go. Then I'm going to put a bit more on the sides here, just to make sure it sticks down. Oops. Excuse me, I just have to go check what she wants, because I don't know, she sounds a bit distressed. And sometimes it's just, where are my humans? I need to be petted right now, when she sounds like this. And sometimes it's, let me out, I have to do them. Yeah, go to the bathroom. So I will be right back. And I'm back. She just wanted to make sure that I was at home. She didn't know where I was, so she was calling for me. She's almost 12 years old, and sometimes she gets a bit, I don't know, she gets her old girl moments. She forgets a bit. There we go. A bit more. And this is a great way to reinforce your spine. Of the book. It's very durable. Let me see if I can. Yes, and of course I had a bit too much glue. There we go. So, sorry for the noise. Now I'm just going to make sure it looks good on the outside as well, and it does. Really nice. Then I take my, this is just regular plastic. I believe this is some kind of protector sheet. I got something in, and I am putting it in the book, like so. Then I take the text block and put it back in, making sure I push it all the way out in the hinges, or whatever you call these, so that it makes the book remind its shape. So what I want is, I'm going to pause you on again, then I am going to, or I do that afterwards maybe. Yeah, I do that afterwards. I am going to go to a table, and I'm gonna put this on the edge of the table. If you haven't seen me do this before, I'm gonna explain. If this is the table, I put this so that the edge is right here. Then I put heavy books on top of this, and then I leave it overnight. And in the morning, when this is dry, the spine is still in this beautiful rounded shape. So that's a good tip for you. I'm going to do that in a little bit. So this book as I said, will be a bird journal, and it will be full of all kind of stuff. So my next step will be to start collecting the pages in my next video, and also start thinking about how I'm going to go about these prompts, how I'm going to use the die cuts, the decoupage, etc. And for now, this will be all. I have taken apart the book and starting to work on the cover, and I think I'm going to leave the cover pretty much as it is. I might put something fun on the back just because I like to do that, but for now this was all. And if you want to tag along, the prompts will be listed down below as well, and if you do, please use the hashtag #BirdJournalChallenge. So I hope you enjoyed this short and sweet video, and I will be back really soon with the next part 2 of this challenge. And be sure to go to Carol at Friendly Quail and check out her videos as well. That's all for today. Bye.